Yo!
We now invite you to join us for part 43 of the conference titled The First Middle East Vegetarian or MEVEG Congress, held in the city of Dubai in the United Arab Emirates on December 7th, 2010, with the attendees sharing their thoughts on the Congress.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has been invited to have the video conference. How do you know her, and what made you invite her to be part of the MEVEG Congress?
Hi, my name is Sandhya, and I'm the founder director of Middle East Veg Group. We are an online focus group here in Dubai, in the UAE, on green light and healthy living. When we first thought of the MEVEG Congress, we wanted it to happen with seminars, with interactions, and with a lot of people who we would attract from around the world. And it so happened that we got a call in May when we had the first Arabic vegetarian evening in Abu Dhabi from the Supreme Master Group, and it was wonderful. So since then we have been following the vegan diet that is from the Loving Hut, and they were very kind to come and offer the food as well, and their whole team very dedicated. So that's why we had contacted Supreme Master Ching Hai to kindly address the Congress as well. I would definitely like to first of all thank and offer my humble obeisance to Supreme Master Ching Hai for agreeing to come first of all on the video conferencing, which I understand she usually doesn't. And I think the second main thing is for the whole team to have so wonderfully worked within the limitations of us, because we are hosting for the first time the Middle East Veg Congress. We are not a set of professionals who've done this before. I think there was a very professional team here, and we tried our best from our end to give the maximum support that we could. I know there have been a lot of challenges for the team because of our ignorance. So apologies I'd like to offer to your whole team. But at the same time, the message to the global viewers at the end of the conference is that this is just the beginning. And there is a lot of work that needs to happen in terms of food and education in terms of food for our future, especially our children. We are suffering from chronic illnesses like never before, and the last 30 years has seen us deplete our resources like never before. We are eating and living in a very unsustainable manner. So if not for anything else, at least look at socially with neighbors when you invite people to eat. Serve something which nobody will say no to. And vegetarian food, vegan food is one such common denominator. And when you serve that food, there is nobody who will say no to you. So I think this is one of the most socially unifying meals, and may this bring all the peace to the Middle East. There are a couple of main reasons. One is that the vegan diet makes it environmentally sustainable. And the whole Congress theme is vegetarian for better health and environment. So when these two are so closely related, and there is somebody who's championing this particular cause in such a big way, it's only important that we have them on board as well. As this morning I received a letter of thanks from Supreme Master Ching Hai for having her on the video conference as the organizer of MEVEG. And it was very kind of her, and to see her in person, there is something very flowery about her, just like the petal, very mild and full of facts. She seemed to be extremely well informed. And the other great thing was that she was in Mexico, in Cancun, I guess, and at the COP. So extremely well informed about not only the UAE, the world facts, and all the environmental areas. So that was very impressive indeed. It was great honor having her live beamed down to the UAE. The Middle East Veg Group, as I mentioned to you, the vision is to have vegetarian living as a choice for everybody. In terms of mission, what we want to do is, one, the food industry must recognize the needs of vegetarians. They need to have proper labeling on foods so that we are informed. We are a very tourist-friendly country here. We have about 200 nationalities living in UAE. So we need this information, very important. Secondly, from the health and environment point of view, we need to nurture that. So the group always brings together informative, intelligent people who are experts in this field so that we can learn more on that. The third thing is we nurture a lot of friends of nature, friends of health, and the friends of environment together. And last but not the least, what we do is in spreading that awareness to all of UAE about vegetarian living. Loving Hut, as the name indicates, from the beginning, when I heard about the concept, it was from the heart. And food made from the heart carries all the energy that you can think of. And it is so vital while cooking to have your heart in place. And that exactly is, I think, what Loving Hut, the chefs did. And when we came to know that about 22 people are flying in from Singapore, Malaysia, and Hong Kong just to cook a couple of meals for us, that was really, really touching. And I think the food that was brought out here today was amazing, completely amazing. It has the flavor. Each food had a different flavor. It had the touch of the Far East, which I think was a very new introduction to the Middle East. And the other great thing was that the chefs and the helpers in the kitchens of the Dubai World Trade Center worked just so well with the chefs of Loving Hut, which actually caters to 6,000 people around every day, every night. It was amazing. And this kind of quick interaction is only possible when it is cooking with love and heart. So I'm so thankful to all both. I'm Sandhya Prakash, founder director MEVEG. You're watching Supreme Master Television. Be veg, go green to save our planet.
Hi, my name's Harvey Ellis. I'm a MEVEG volunteer. I'm a lifelong vegetarian. I've been in the region for the last 8 years, working throughout that time. I've been happy to be at the MEVEG, the very first MEVEG Congress, where I've had the opportunity to see for the very first time Supreme Master Ching Hai, who gave a fantastic speech with regards to the environmental impact of the Middle East region. Some startling statistics with regards to the environment were presented today by the Supreme Master Ching Hai. The fantastic inspiration that she gave to the audience was a sight to behold, particularly in terms of her philosophy with regards to presenting veganism as a solution to all the environmental woes of the Middle Eastern region. I also had the opportunity to actually taste for the very first time the wonderful food offered by Loving Hut. The food that we had for lunch was absolutely fantastic. If anybody has the opportunity to ever try the food produced by Loving Hut, the way it's cooked, the way it's presented to the people before the lunch, it really is a sight to behold. The only problem that we have with Loving Hut is that they're yet to open up a restaurant in the Middle East. So everybody, I would urge people to go to the website of the Loving Hut and urge everyone that you meet to write into Loving Hut and to urge them all to come to the Middle East and open up a restaurant in this wonderful place of Dubai, of Abu Dhabi, anywhere in the Middle East. We need a Loving Hut restaurant. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Hi, we are all from GMS Sharjah, and we're very happy to be here today because we feel that we as good citizens, we owe a lot to this planet, Earth, and becoming a vegetarian is one step towards it. And we brought these children today here because we want them to understand what it means to be a vegetarian and what are the the points which they can make use of, or the kind of recipes they can try at home to become vegetarians and take one step towards saving this planet. Thank you. Be veg, go green to save the planet. Yay!
My name is Amar. I have been working with them, this team, and I'm giving support to them, and I have tasted the food. It's the excellent food, excellent. I'm not 100% vegetarian, but I will become after this. I will eat vegetarian only. I will stop eating meat. I'm eating very less, and this was a very attractive food, very tasty food. Even I'm going to introduce in my kitchen also these foods.
You like the Indonesian food?
Yes, we are serving the real Indonesian food, but the full vegetarian vegans I will introduce. After knowing more about this one, I will introduce these things. Yes. These loving heart people, they are very nice, they are very professional, and they have prepared the food beyond our imagination. They have finished the work in very short time and very diligently they have worked. And it was an honor to have them here. I was very happy to work with them and help them, and I learned a lot from them. Really nice. Thanks to them. Yeah. Thank you.
Will you please introduce yourself?
I'm Anastasia. I am originally from Russia, but I currently live in Dubai. I've been a vegetarian for more than 10 years, slowly moving towards becoming a full-fledged vegan. I don't drink milk or consume eggs or any dairy products. I'm still doing the research on what's on the labels as far as what vegans can and can't have. So as soon as that's complete, I'm actually going to make the change fully.
What made you change your mind to become a vegetarian?
It's health reasons. When I was small, I used to be in and out of hospitals quite a lot for either one health issue or another. I had issues with my heart. I couldn't do a lot of exercises in schools. I couldn't do PE, run or whatever. It was hard. So when I came here, I used to eat everything, but when the world opened up to me, the world of research, I suppose, I just thought, well, becoming a vegetarian, cutting out meat, cutting out chicken, I didn't cut it all out right away. I stopped eating chicken and other meats. So mentally, I was ready to give up meat, so I thought, okay. And it has been a vast improvement for my health in terms of I've had a lot more energy, and I'm happy to say I haven't been to a hospital in a long time, thankfully.
Congratulations. And what about to become a vegan now? You mentioned that you're turning vegan right now.
Yes, it's step by step. I made a conscious choice not to drink milk because I think humans don't really need to drink cow milk because that's kind of weird. I mean, humans drinking cow milk, what are we doing hanging around cows? That's what our stomach is probably thinking. But maybe it's the media, the companies, they are going, well, you have to drink milk because you get calcium. But you can get calcium from carrots. You can get calcium from green vegetables as well. So, no need for milk, personally.
And what about the issue of climate change? You think adopting a plant-based diet will actually help?
Definitely, it will help a lot. It's something I think a lot of people probably don't really pay attention to, but things like how the animals live and how they're killed, how they're processed, that plays a huge role on the whole climate change. Because, in UAE, we've been experiencing for the past 10 or so years I've been here, every year in winter the temperature has dropped a few degrees colder, and in the summer the temperatures went up. So definitely something is going on there, and definitely something has to be done, and as soon as possible. Otherwise this planet doesn't have a lot of time left. We are the ones who are killing it, sadly.
And tell us your thoughts on Supreme Master Ching Hai's message on the same issue, how we should become vegan to stop global warming.
I think Supreme Master Ching Hai, all world leaders should be like her. Because, she's so serene, so peaceful, and she's so emotional as well. She had a talk with us today, and it was visible that she really cares. She's not a politician like many other politicians saying, I will do this, I will do that, I really care about the environment, when in reality they really don't. They just say they do because they get the votes from the people. But with Supreme Master Ching Hai, it shows she really cares. She puts the planet first, the environment, which is really important.
Please share us your view on Supreme Master Ching Hai's Birds in My Life.
Well, I've had a quick look through it last night, since I've only got it last night, but it's such an amazing book with pictures, and it shares her thoughts on the pictures and on the birds. And I think a picture really does tell 1,000 words. So there isn't a lot of writing per se, but it doesn't have to be all in the writing. Sometimes the messages get through just the picture and the quick caption, which it really brings the message home.
Any part that inspired you most?
Love animals, really. I love all kinds of animals, and I think we should treat animals a lot better than we treat them now. They are the ones, the defenseless creatures that can't defend themselves, unfortunately. Some can to a degree, but still, we should take greater care of our animals. We're being selfish by not taking care of the planet, because this planet is not just for us, it's for the other animals as well, the parrots, the birds, the lions, the tigers, everybody. And now, I mean, a lot of the animals are going extinct because we've been killing them for either fun or sport. And that's just silly. That's just stupid. Be veg, go green to save the planet. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Anastasia. Wow, so fun.
Uplifting viewers, we appreciate your presence today for the first Middle East Vegetarian or MEVEG Congress on Words of Wisdom.